Hello. Today I want to talk about the power of influence. How strong does influence have on you? And what I mean by that is that sometimes, for instance, we hear a good motivational word, a good word from a friend, from a mentor. We watch a video on YouTube, we get inspired, and we like the idea, we want to put it into action, and before we know it, it's gone. Take, for instance, a New Year's resolution. Everyone knows that we start this new idea, and it falls away so quickly. Why does it fall away so fast? The power of influence is so strong that it inspires us, and it makes an impression for us to want to change. But one-time impression is not going to remain. For instance, if you have an accountability partner where there's someone always there to make you accountable for it, it's a consistent influence. That will bring change. That is much more likely to continue that momentum that you wanted to do. For instance, if you decide for your New Year's resolution to go to the gym once or twice a week, if you have an accountability partner that will meet you at the gym, you are far more likely to make it to the gym and continue this New Year's resolution throughout, as long as you have this partner there, this accountability partner there. Because you are both helping each other, A. B is that there's somebody waiting there for you to do something together with you. You owe it to someone. The power of influence is so fast. What I mean to say clearly is like this. You hear a motivational word. You watch a motivational video. And it goes into you very strong. As soon as that moment is over and you shut that video, or you heard the word and now the conversation is over, the power of forgetting kicks in immediately. Obviously, it's very minute, but one drip at a time, start forgetting, and forgetting that power of the influence that you had. So, therefore, another way of looking at it is not the power of forgetting, but the power of other influences. You come home from an amazing speech, and then there's family matters to take care of. And then there are business matters to take care of. And then there's personal matters to take care of. Those are also influences. Those are environmental needs and doings that we get involved in. We put our heart into other areas, takes away from that earlier influence we had. And therefore, the other influences are overpowering the previous influence that we had. So the way to keep that influence is to constantly remind yourself about that influence, how it was. And even that goes less and less over time. So you can always go back to watch that video. You can always write down the motivational word that you heard and keep on looking at it. Or get other ways to constantly bring up motivation. And with this, you'll keep that motivation alive, and you put it into action is extremely important. When you hear something motivational, to immediately, as soon as you can, set a plan, create a plan that you are going to be consistently doing that word that you heard, whatever that motivational was. Whether it's, let's say, it's a new diet. So immediately set a plan that you're going to go on. Because if you wait till the end of the month, or till next paycheck, or till next whatever it is, you're already losing that fresh touch. I remember when I went on a trip with my brother. My brother used to smoke at that time. And we went to visit a very close family friend. And this friend was unfortunately extremely sick with lung cancer. And he shortly later on passed away. And we all knew it was from his heavy smoking throughout his days. And I turned to my brother on the trip and I said, well, you're going to stop now? And he said to me, maybe when I get back from the trip. And I said to him, if you don't stop now, it ain't going to happen. Eventually, later on, he got married. His wife didn't like it and he did stop. But typically, this stuff doesn't end. And if you don't have that influence and immediately go into action, setting a plan, setting a plan is the key to keep that influence alive, stay motivated, be happy, and create happiness for others.